Please research and create creative text on the following topic. 1. Roman military structure and social hierarchy. Understanding the context of Roman warriors, including their ranks, oaths to the state, and social expectations, will help tailor the vow ceremony to their specific circumstances and values.
Roman warriors, bound by steel and oath. Under the harsh sun of Latium, two figures stand, their bronze helmets catching the glint of a rising dawn. They are legionaries, not just comrades in arms, but brothers forged in the crucible of combat. Today, their bond takes a new shape, a dedication not to Rome but to each other, a whispered vow beneath the watchful gaze of Jupiter. Their lives are etched in lines of rank and duty. One, a centurion, bears the scars of 100 battles, his voice weathered like an ancient shield. He remembers the oath of allegiance, its weight heavy on his tongue as he swore life and limb to the Republic. Beside him stands a young tribunus, barely a beard gracing his chin, yet his eyes burn with the ambition of a conquering eagle. Both are bound by disciplina, the ironclad code that shapes them into instruments of war. But war is a fickle mistress. It strips bare the soul, reveals the fragile tapestry of trust woven between men. These two have walked through fire together, seen comrades fall like blades of grass before the scythe of chaos. Each victory, each shared breath through the acrid fog of battle, has reforged their bond, annealed in the furnace of shared peril. Yet, Roman society frowns upon intimacy between men. Amor, the fickle flame of love, cannot dance in the stoic barracks of Mars. Yet, their hearts refuse to be caged by tradition. Their vow, then, is a rebellion, a whispered defiance against the cold marble of social norms. It will be uttered not in the grand forum, but beneath the whispering leaves of an ancient olive grove. No pontifices stand as witnesses, only the spirits of departed comrades, their names etched on gravestones like promises kept. With hands calloused by sword hilts, they will swear an oath not to the Senate, but to each other. Loyalty, deeper than the oath to the eagle, will be their mantra. Bravery, not for the glory of Rome, but for the shield at their back, will be their creed. Sacrifice, not for the Republic, but for the beating heart beside them, will be their sacrifice. Their words, whispered in the tongue of Virgil and Cicero, will be a pact forged in blood and forged anew in the quiet fire of devotion. No rings will be exchanged, only the clink of swords against shields, a rhythm of shared purpose. This vow, born on the battlefield, will not be written in dusty scrolls, but etched in the lines of their faces, in the quiet understanding that flickers between their eyes. It is a pact that transcends rank and social standing, a bond forged in the crucible of war and held sacred by the silent gods of battle. For these Roman warriors, love is not defiance, but an extension of their oath, a whispered promise made with steel hearts and burning souls. Theirs is a bond that whispers in the clang of armor, a love that blooms under the shadow of the eagle, a testament to the unyielding spirit that resides not just in the legions of Rome, but in the hearts of two warriors, bound by oath and destiny. The Iron Bond, a vow ceremony for Roman warriors. Beneath the crimson twilight, two figures stand poised, their shadows stretching like fallen spears across the campgrounds. They are not merely soldiers, but brothers in arms forged in the crucible of battle. Gaius, a veteran centurion, his face etched with the wisdom of countless campaigns, and Lucius, a young legionary, his eyes ablaze with the fire of his first victory. Today, they bind themselves not to the Republic, but to each other, in a vow as unyielding as the Roman legion itself. The air hums with anticipation as the camp falls silent. Gaius, his voice a weathered rasp, calls upon the gods. Mars, god of war, lend your ear to the oath of these warriors. Witness the pact forged in your name, a bond stronger than any shield, sharper than any gladius. Lucius, his tone firm and unwavering, echoes the call. Venus, goddess of love, bless this union forged in steel and spirit. May our hearts beat as one, our paths converge, and our love endure the fiercest storms of war. With these invocations, the ceremony unfolds, a tapestry woven from the threads of history and loyalty. They stand shoulder to shoulder, their swords drawn, not against an enemy, but in service to their oath. Gaius, with the wisdom of experience, speaks of the burden of command, the weight of responsibility, and the solace found in a brother's arms when darkness descends. Lucius, fueled by youthful fervor, pledges his unwavering loyalty, his strength a shield against all adversity, his spirit a torch to light their shared path. Their vows intertwine, echoing the rhythm of marching boots and the clash of steel. They swear to stand together in the face of fear, to share their spoils and their burdens, to celebrate triumphs and mourn losses as one. Their voices blend, a solemn chorus of commitment that rings through the camp, a testament to their bond forged in the fire of Mars and the embrace of Venus. But this is not a vow of blind obedience, for within it lies the spirit of the Roman Republic. They swear to defend not just each other, but the ideals they hold dear: courage, honor, and the glory of Rome. They pledge to challenge each other, to sharpen each other's blades, and to rise together, stronger than any single legionary. As the final words are spoken, the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the camp. Gaius and Lucius raise their swords, the steel glinting in the embers of the dying light. They are not just warriors, they are comrades, lovers, brothers bound by an oath as eternal as the Roman eagle that soars above. Their bond is the iron heart of the legion, a testament that even in the harshest crucible of war, love and loyalty can bloom. This is their vow, etched not on parchment, but on the battlefield of their hearts. This is the bond of Roman warriors, forged in blood and sworn under the watchful eyes of the gods. This is the iron oath that will guide them through victory and defeat, forever reminding them that they are not just soldiers, but brothers, united in arms and love until the very end. Beneath the eagle's shadow, a vow forged in iron. The sun, a bloody scimitar slicing through the dawn, paints the camp in hues of rust and gold. Two figures stand silhouetted against the crimson, their burnished armor catching the light like trapped embers. They are Quintus, centurion of the 2nd Legion, and Marcus, a young equi earning his spurs. Their ranks, though separated by a gulf of social standing, are bound by a tighter cord, the brotherhood of the blade. Both have sworn an oath to Rome, a pledge etched in iron and etched in their souls. Quintus, seasoned by countless campaigns, bears the scars of loyalty on his weathered face. Marcus, his eyes still bright with youthful fire, carries the weight of expectation, eager to prove his worth. But today, a different oath whispers on the wind, a vow not to the Republic, but to each other. Beneath the watchful gaze of the eagle, symbol of their legion, they stand, not as warrior and subordinate, but as brothers in arms, bound by a love forged in the crucible of war. Here, amidst the tents and the smell of stale sweat and leather, their ranks melt away. Quintus, the veteran, lays aside the arrogance of command, his gaze meeting Marcus's with a newfound respect. Marcus, the fledgling, sheds the bravado of youth, his voice steady with the weight of the vow he prepares to utter. Their voices, roughened by dust and battle cries, rise in unison, echoing through the camp. They speak of loyalty that transcends rank, of courage shared in the face of fear, of love that burns brighter than the flames of war. They speak of a bond forged in the clang of steel and tempered in the blood of enemies. By the immortal Jupiter, Quintus begins, his voice a gravelly rumble. I swear to stand beside you, Marcus, as brother beside brother, shield to shield, blade to blade. My strength shall be your strength, my life your life, in the heat of battle and the quiet of peace. Marcus, his voice a counterpoint, clear and unwavering, replies, by the fury of Mars, I swear the same, Quintus. As long as breath draws in my lungs and steel sings in my hand, I shall be your bulwark, your solace, your hand in the darkness. Their words, sworn before the silent legion, are not mere whispers lost in the wind. They are etched in the metal of their swords, woven into the fabric of their shields, and engraved upon their hearts. This vow, a pact of blood and steel, binds them closer than any oath sworn to the Republic. For in the eyes of Mars and Venus, no rank separates two warriors bound by love and loyalty. Beneath the eagle's shadow, their vow stands, a testament to a brotherhood forged not in the fires of conquest, but in the embers of shared destiny. This is just a starting point, of course. We can further personalize the vow by incorporating details specific to Quintus and Marcus, their individual strengths and vulnerabilities, and their hopes for their future together. We can also add symbolic elements, like exchanging pieces of armor or pouring libations, to further solidify the bond between them. I hope this gives you a good starting point for crafting the vow ceremony,